What's up? On my way to the radio station to promote this show, BYOB4. It's happening in Toronto. If you're watching this, October the 4th, which is next Friday. Yeah, so we're just gonna go promote. I got a little bit of PR to do tonight. So yo, we outside. Let's get it.
Told me, yo, do what you gotta do. So anything from here, I'm not responsible. I pulled up in the Beamer, got the bodysuit. I checked the panty size like Spraga too.
Also, I'd like to say shout out to all the people that subscribed. We finally hit over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
I mean, who gives a fuck, really?
That was one of my goals this year, just to start making content. I don't know exactly what I want to do on this channel. Just obviously music related stuff and just, you know, some fun content. Make this type of stuff that I would want to watch. So, you know, these kind of vlogs right here, beat making videos. But right now, this angle's kind of dope, even though it's on it's kind of tilted. Looks like some belly to Sheila.
Hello, CIUT.
Yeah, I'm supposed to come up there.
Sorry?
I'm supposed to come up. Can you let me in?
For what show? Generation Next?
Yeah.
It's on Saturdays, not Fridays. Okay, he's not in today though, he's in tomorrow.
What the heck?
Yeah. Yeah, his show's on Saturdays at 8 p.m. I don't believe Phil's in today. So you might have to get in touch with him on that one.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Alright.
What an idiot!
So, I actually came to the radio station on the wrong fucking day. It's only 8:37, so I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then I'm gonna go ahead to the dog Roshin's release party, since I'm already downtown. Yeah, I did that.
I write songs, I figured out right from wrong, and Shorty told me I could get it. And I do now from my perspective. I mean, I'm on the corner like a legend, mapping out the celebration. There's levels to this line, so illustrate the elevation. Even when I'm non-topical, I'm tropical. I'm tripping out the vocal with the popsicle. Ah shit, I should know. I slipped the pack of peppers in your pasta bowl.
The next day.
Alright, so let's try this again. On my way to the radio station. Yesterday I went prematurely. It wasn't the day. Today is the day. So let's go. Check 1 2 1 2. Just to prove that I'm gonna be a little bit more serious with the YouTube thing. I ended up getting one of these YouTube mics. And like I said yesterday, I don't know exactly what I'm trying to accomplish by doing these videos, and really and truly it's just exercising my artistic expression, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So yo, let me know if the audio is better. I'm sure it is, because I was just using direct camera audio, and it's gotta be better, right? Got some ideas for videos. One of them is my workflow of how I use the SP-404 with Ableton, because that is my ideal setup. It's just a matter of me being lazy enough to, you know, set it up in my basement with a MIDI keyboard and have everything there. I'm the laziest producer. That should be the name of my channel, to be honest. The Lazy Producer. I do things quickly and efficiently, and I don't really switch it up as much as I should. But sometimes I love the limitations, because it forces my brain to do something that I wouldn't be able to do otherwise. Like some of the beats that I've made on the 404 is like, there's no way that my brain would have been able to get to this point with all the options that I have in Ableton.
What are you talking about?
A majority of my production is still done in Ableton because, like I said, it's quick, easy, and it's the fastest way for me to get my imagination out of my brain, you know, into a beat.
Open sesame!
So yeah, it's been a couple of years since I've been to this station. I don't even know where I'm going, to be honest. What's up, bro?
Good, man.
Good, bro. How's it going?
Good, man. Thanks for coming through, bro.
It actually drops the same day as the event.
Oh shit. Okay, October.
Yeah. No, 4th,
Okay.
which is this Friday coming. So I was meaning to. I will definitely mention it in the interview. Talk about that. That's gonna be available on streaming.
Yeah, that's right, man. You're locked in here live on 89.5 FM for Generation Next. 24 minutes into the mix right about now.
Yeah, we're here, bro. Appreciate the invite, and yeah, we're just talking about this show that's happening next week, Friday, October 4th, inside the Drake Underground. We're bringing the legendary DiBiase all the way from LA. We got Eloquent, we got Josh Grant, we got Astro Mega, and myself playing beats, hosted by Slang Hughes from Gold Era, and you know, music by Big Jax himself. You know, live inside the Drake Hotel. That's 1150 Queen Street West. You know, doors open at 10 p.m. So pull up.
Yo, are those early tickets, early bird tickets still available?
Nope, not anymore. Not anymore.
All right,
not anymore. But you know, tickets are still available. The Eventbrite's in my bio if you follow me on Instagram. If not, just go to eventbrite.ca and you know, you could look up BYOB4. BYOB, bring your own beats.
Huge shout out to DiBiase, absolutely legendary
Yep.
producer, man. This is going to be a wicked show.
It's gonna be fun.
Tons of dope producers from the city, too, man.
Yep.
Yo, I'd like to do a quick little interview with you before, because you're going to do a beat set tonight, man. I'm so stoked. I know you love the beats, man, and
Yep.
just this guy's a monster if you've never heard him on the SP and just on the production tip as well. But
Appreciate it.
you know, first and foremost, you know, maybe for people who aren't familiar with you, why don't you give us a little background? Like, who are you?
Finn, man, just a multifaceted creator. You know, I've been doing music videos, making beats. You know, I even was rapping back in the day. Yeah, bro. Anything that's involving music, I'm there. You know.
That's dope, man. Well, how did you get into music initially?
I just feel like it's, you know, growing up in a Jamaican house, you know, there's always music playing in the background. My dad's records, I would be fiddling around with those. And then once I got a little bit older, my older brother and my older cousin, they started collecting hip-hop vinyl, and I kind of took that over and just started DJing. And, you know, the love of hip-hop has just always been there from the beginning, you know?
That's dope, man. And, you know, speaking of reggae and Jamaican music, man, like, you know, you got nominated for 2 Junos recently, man. I
won 2 Junos.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Yo, congratulations, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out Kirk Diamond. You know, that's just like, you know, like we're just talking about, that's the type of music it just runs through my blood, you know what I mean? So that was a easy transition. I love reggae music. That's my first love when it comes to music. But hip-hop is also, you know, something that is near and dear to me as well.
Now, I think most people, if they're tuned into the show on a regular basis, they would probably recognize you as like a hip-hop producer.
Yeah.
Now, I know your catalog of hip-hop is like huge, man, but like how many reggae records have you worked on?
Just him.
Just him, man. So you made 1 reggae record, and this guy got a Juno.
So we won. So the very first reggae record I ever produced, we got nominated 3 years ago. We didn't win. It was with the same artist, Kirk Diamond. And then the following year, we started working on the album, didn't finish it, but we submitted the single, Reggae Party, and we won that one. And then this year, we submitted the whole album, and we won again.
Wow.
So Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Shout out to Patrick Roots. I know he's a fan of those records, man.
Okay,
Big fan
see.
of those guys. Those records, man. That's I think there's something to be said too about that, man. Like, you've been doing the hip hop for so long.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, hip hop overall, I mean, I don't mean to talk trash, but like the scope of it is too large right now for awards, you know what I mean?
It is. Exactly. So, we kind of narrow in on that. And, we dominated the category for 3 years, basically.
Nice, man. Man, the list of artists you've worked with has been crazy, man. I know you work with, like, Thelonious, Daniel Son, Lord Juco, Che Uno, Snacks.
Yeah.
Oh,
anyone in the city that's doing this style of hip hop, I don't know what you'd categorize it as besides underground, from the Falcon Outlaws to the Cypher Soze's, just anybody in the city. I don't want to list off names because I'm going to forget somebody. But yeah, definitely keeping that sound alive in Toronto for sure.
Yeah, man. And you also got a record coming up soon with Daniel Son, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Correct. Yeah. So the vinyl's available now. RRC. You can get it at rrcmusic.co, but the digital is releasing this Friday, the same day as the event, October 4th. It'll be available on all DSPs. Album's called Hairbrain Schemes. We dropped 3 singles so far. Look out for that.
Yeah, we're gonna get into a track on that in a bit here.
Okay.
I just have one more question, man. Let's first off just recap this show that's happening October 4th, next Friday.
Yep.
Featuring live from LA, we got DiBiase,
Legendary DiBiase.
Eloquent.
Yep.
Yourself, you're gonna be doing a beat set.
Right.
Astro Mega, Josh Grant.
Shout out Pattern Select.
At 1150 Queen Street West. Yeah, man, huge shout out to the Pattern Select crew. Music by DJ Big Jacks, hosted by Slang Hugh, and sponsored by Loop Sessions, man.
Yeah. And Microform, the vinyl company, Microform, they're also co-sponsoring the event. So it's gonna be fun. Get out there, listen to some amazing music, beats, music in general. DJ Big Jacks will just be spinning some tracks as well in between sets, and bro, it's gonna be a legendary night.
Check that one out next Friday. Yo, man, I want to thank you once again for coming through.
Appreciate it.
It's time for part 2. I think we're about to get into some of your beats here, man. Before we do that, let's get into this Drunken Mantis track off that Hairbrain Schemes record. But do you have any shout-outs or any advice you would give to any up-and-coming artists as well?
Just be true to yourself. Stay true to yourself and make the type of music that you want to listen to. It's simple as that. Don't just try to conform because you think that's what's going to sell, because you're not going to love what you do. I would do this for free, and a lot of times I do it for free. So just do what you love to do and the money will follow, Shout out the whole Gold Era. Shout out Danielson. We're dropping this Friday. Just shout out everybody that I've ever worked with. And yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to this show Friday and this album released on Friday as well.
All right, dope, man. Yo, let's get into this. Generation Next on 89.5.
Bang. Yo, shout out my dog Phil. He's in here doing it. It's a one-man band, so it's definitely hard for him to keep track of everything that's going on. That's why he's running all over the place like a chicken with his head cut off. But I appreciate the invite to come and do an interview and promote this show. Let's go.
I'm here for one thing. Hold up, B. I'm here for one thing and one thing only. Like.
ridiculous.
The Holy you know. The Holy you know you know me. That's all. And all I know that you need. I know you know me. That's all.
Too upset. Some stage style of drunken boxing is a legend. I just wanted to see it myself. Sometimes the legend may tell a lie. But I suppose I should admit I have never yet lost.
It's paradise just to be. And oh, my darling, don't you never go away. And oh, my darling, don't you leave me here. And oh, my darling, don't you never go away. And crying, darling, and oh, my darling, don't you never go away. And oh, my darling, don't you leave me here. And oh, my darling, don't you never go away. And crying, darling.
All right, check this out.
Real Batman.
Yeah, that's right, man. You're locked in here with Generation Next. Finn, absolutely burning up the airwaves here on his incredible beat set. Don't forget to go check out that show that they're doing Friday, October 4th. That's next Friday over at the Drake Underground. Huge shout out as well to the Pattern Select crew. Loop Sessions, also going to be featuring sets by Eloquent, Astro Mega, Josh Grant, Finn, and of course DiBiase from LA at the Drake Underground, 1150 Queen Street West, 10 p.m. Music by DJ Big Jax, hosted by Slang Hugh. Yo, amazing job, man. You're killing it on the beats.
Yo, right now you're into Generation Next with my man PV. Of course, you know, I'm rocking with my man Finn. Always had it on lock. We're like revisiting
what, maybe around 5 years later of like the whole project. Shout out to Kirk. Everybody is doing work. The only way I would tell you, now you guys understand what the master plan was. Because Generation X was rough and ready to come. And Finn is a living proof of this. Because I know this man from all over Canada, right? And I can tell you, this is just the start. We're rough and ready to go. Don't get it twisted.
All right, yo. Big up. Yeah, that was a nice little interview. I can't stop stressing it. I only got a week, so this video's got to come out in the next couple of days. October 4th, live inside the Drake Underground, DiBiase. But yo, we're just having fun. Look at all this vinyl. Who's using this? And who's not using this? Yo, I need to pull up one of these days with a portable turntable and just get to sampling. Oh. This is a gold mine of samples. Anyways, we out. Peace. Go down these long flight of steps. Alright, well, looks like my battery's about to die on my camera. I don't really got much else to say anyways, so until next time, do all the things they tell you to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get this channel to 3 million. Peace.